and welcome to Stories and Stuff. Today's video is all about the importance of rereading books in reception. There's been lots of new guidance that's come out from the government this year, and there's a real focus on children rereading the same text several times. Sometimes as parents we're quite keen to push our children on. So if they bring home a book and they've read it, we want them to take the book back and change it and bring another one home the next day, and that's natural. So today I'm going to explain why we ask children to keep books a bit longer and reread them, and the reasons for this. Children used to work their way up the book bands, and these were mainly based on reading age. In reception now the books are different. They take home books that are very closely matched to what they're learning in their phonics, so they're taking phonically decodable books home. And there's a really clear order in which these are taught. The teacher will be making sure these are closely matched to what the children are doing in school, and also that they are progressive. Ideally, during reception, children will read each book 3 times. We want children to be able to sound out and blend their words using their phonics skills and knowledge. If you have a look at the example of this book, you can see there are lots of words that children could easily sound out and blend together. You've got d, a, d, dad, h, a, d, had, l, o, t, s, lots, k, a, ns, cans. Always make sure if your child has sounded them out, they blend them. So the sounding out part is where they do the d, a, d, and then when they put that together to make a word, dad, is the blending part. So on the first read, you would be encouraging them to sound those words out. The purpose of rereading a second time is to develop something called prosody, which is basically using your voice to show the story, reading fluently with some expression and intonation. So if we have a look at this page a little bit later in the Tin Can Man, once the children have read it and they've sounded it out and they know what the words are, we want them to read with no sounding out, and we want them to use some expression in their voice. You might need to model this. You might need to read it and ask your child to copy what you do. The Tin Can Man has a red top. The Tin Can Man was fun. Children can start to change their voice to show that characters are speaking, and also to show how the characters are feeling. So if they're having fun, you would use your voice to show that. And the third read is all about developing comprehension skills, about remembering what happened in the story. You might ask, what did the children make? How did they make it? What did they use? What colour was the Tin Can Man's top? If your child finds it easy by the third read, that's great. That's exactly what we want. We teach the children to read in school, and the books they take home are really about practising. If after a couple of reads they're finding it really easy, that's brilliant. That's a real confidence boost, and that's the first step in really starting to enjoy reading. If you've had a busy day and your child is tired and they're really not up for reading, that's okay. Try and read to them instead. There's a link in the description below to the benefits of bedtime stories. I hope that's been useful. Don't forget to subscribe for lots more top tips.